Matteo. You are such a natural. All right, you guys, I have such a special guest with me. I've got Matteo Reardon here. How old are you?
I'm 17.
We are so happy to have Matteo in this hobby. He is amazing. He already has one of his own Model A's. Yep, he's got
shown on my shirt.
Oh, turn around, show him the back. How long ago did you get your Model A?
So I got it last Friday, but I've been looking at this for almost 2 years, so it just finally happened.
Wow, that is so cool. So I hear that you got new license plates for it, or
yes.
maybe one to add to it. What happened with that?
It's the body style number. It says 45B DLX, which means it's a deluxe coupe for 1930 or 31. And I also have a 1930 original license plate that it won't be used as the plate, but it's just on there for decoration. So I have that too.
Awesome. He also has his own truck already. I mean, this young man has it together, and it's just so awesome. So what was it that got you interested in a Model A's?
So the first time I ever came across it is, I think it was around like 2021. We started watching a lot of old shows, and one of them was the Waltons. And they have a lot of Model A's. John Boy's 1929 coupe was the first time I fell in love with one. And then I discovered this one at our neighbor's. So
I hear that he ended up he found Paul on the YouTube at some point.
I think it was 2021 or no, 2022, it was last year. And I really wanted to get in a Model A, but I didn't know anyone who had it. I didn't belong to any clubs. And I thought, oh wait, I can just look it up on YouTube. So I found Paul that way, and then I just followed him, and here we are.
You know, it was so funny. You signed up for the class. For today's class, we'll be videoing, and I'll be showing you the rest of that too. She was kind of shocked. You've been studying the Model A for a little bit?
For a long time, yes.
Yeah. How many times have you gotten to drive your Model A now?
Probably 4 times.
That's it, just 4
Yep.
times? He drove it like it was so incredibly natural, like he just stepped out of the time and the era and just like, okay, let me get in this car and drive it. And it was so perfect.
Yeah.
The Model A after the Model T is kind of, Henry actually, his son really kind of pushed it because he was doing so well with the Model T. He was really hesitant to do a Model A, but they got it and he did it, and he changed quite a bit. So a Model T is a different type of vehicle to drive. It's more with foot pedals than a Model A. A Model A, you have a gas pedal and a shifter.
I had time a little bit to understand what the Model T was all about. It was 1908, basically 07 when they started producing the Model T concept. All right. What I had done previous to that, the engines of early cars were oiled by what was called the lost oil system. It was a box, had little tubes ran down to the critical areas that needed lubrication, and at that point in time, the oil dripped on the part.
You haven't seen the Model T yet, but the Model A has a shifter, and you have a clutch and brake, plus the gas pedal down here. And this right here is also throttle, right here. And then this lever over here is for your distributor timing on your engine. And when you start one, you want the lever all the way up to the retard position. And when you start it, you'll lower the gas a little bit to get a little bit of gas.
We had one tour that we went on. We left from Columbia, South Carolina. We drove up to Tennessee at the top of the Natchez Trace Parkway. We drove down that parkway, across the Gulf Coast, back up through the state of Georgia, and did 2,000 miles in 9 days. So you can get in these cars if you've maintained it and it is well put together. You know every aspect of that car. You can get in it and drive for days on end and have a fun time.
Middle pedal's reverse, and the right pedal's a brake. So let's get her started here. We'll turn the battery, retard the timing, full throttle. The starter button's by my heel. Once it starts, give it some advance. Now, we're going to release this parking brake right here, halfway,
light goes solid, creating Japanese. Move the gear shift side to side to the neutral position and the blinking light will go solid. Raise the lever on the left side of the steering column to the retard position. Once in position, the blinking light will go solid. Turn the key switch on, located in the instrument panel. Hold it on until the flashing light goes solid. Pull the choke valve, which is on the far right side, until the flashing light goes solid. Step on the starter button, which is located above the gas pedal. It has a copper ring around it. Once the flashing light goes solid, the motor will start. Now successfully started the Model A Ford.
We did it! All right, we get to go into Woody.
I can take 2.
We've been coming here all these years, and it's never rained.
Oh, you're
That
kidding me?
is so funny.
And this is the driest month of
Oh, I
the
know,
year.
right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you need to pull down your stroke. And I'll tell you why. If you don't pull it down, you can go, but you won't have any power. Yeah, and in these cars, we got them all the way down.
All the way?
Yeah. Does this feel different from your car?
It's bigger.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of
Yeah,
stuff behind
back.
you. Yeah.
Some jerking around issues. You can do it! Yeah, you are such a natural.
You completed it. More than satisfactory.
Awesome. Woo!